Meet Matt Duran and Dan Fiorito, 19 and 22 years old, respectively. Both grew up playing the game of baseball, which they acquired a taste for at a young age.
Ever since Little League, baseball was always a game that almost just came naturally to me.
He had the passion from when he was a little child, 4 or 5. He was always throwing a ball around, hitting with a baseball bat. It just carried right through from T-ball, going right through all the different ages and stepping right through.
I had a passion for the game, so every day going to the cages, and I never considered it work. I just did it because I loved it. And fortunately, I'm still doing that today.
He was always really into a lot of different sports, and then finally, one day he just said, I don't want to play, I don't want to play soccer, I want to play baseball.
All right, over here is actually field I grew up, played Little League on T-ball. I actually played for the Yankees when I was a kid. Little League, was number 2, idolized Jeter, so to find myself in the spot I am now, same system as him, as shortstop, it's a pretty neat experience. Ever since Little League, it was my dream to play professional baseball. And then as time went on, went to high school, Fordham Prep, went to Bronx, ran to the stadium, and then to Manhattanville College. I say as those years progressed, it became not only a dream, but like a goal of mine to play professional baseball, but never did I imagine that I'd play for my favorite team, the New York Yankees. So when the whole opportunity came about, it was surreal.
In Little League, I was actually the only person that used wood because my dad wanted me to use wood, and it was just fun. When I was younger, when I hit the ball, it just sounded different.
It's even different from when he was a kid because his game is constantly getting better, and the sound, it's just something that I love to hear, and it's not something you always get to hear.
In my dad's own words, quote unquote, he never groomed me to be a professional baseball player. He groomed me to be the best baseball player that I can be. It just so happened that I ended up, getting drafted by the Yankees. He claims to have said that, but he probably knew early on too. And just probably like, when I was like 14, I probably started getting a hunch and just, wanted to work harder. I've been playing since I was pretty much 8 years old. There's a couple fields around my house, played Little League, and I actually started playing baseball way before Little League. When my dad, I never really started on a team. Me and him would just practice all the time.
You could go to any field and speak to anyone that happened to be passing by. For the last 13 years, they would say they saw Matthew and his dad playing ball all the time.
Ironically enough, I was born in the Bronx. I lived in Co-op City for a little bit when I was very young. I remember little bits and pieces, like hanging out with my cousins, and they used to always come over. And I moved up here when I don't even remember how old I was, but probably 7, 8. And I lived here my whole life. When I come home, I like to have some hot food waiting. Lucky my aunt just came here. She cooked for us. Let's go see what she made. What'd you make for us, Sonia?
I made some rice with gandules. His favorite meal.
It's incredible as always. Yeah, I know the city well. I know a lot of people here. I've been playing baseball here my whole life, and just love the town.
Matt, from the very beginning, just an extremely hard worker. You could tell, set himself apart from everyone else. He was always the first one there, last one on the field, and just extremely hard worker, very impressive, as you could tell.